What does Shakespeare have to do with complaining? Well, probably nothing, but a slightly edited version of Hamlet's famous phrase does come into play when we talk about the power of being grateful versus the limiting nature of being a complainer. My name is Michael Leone, and join me as we tap back in. A husband says to his wife, "Why are you always on the phone with your friends?" A girlfriend says to her boyfriend, "Could you please remember to put the toilet seat down?" A coworker says to another coworker, "Why can't John respond to an email on time? Ever?" A father says to his son, "If I have to tell you to clean your room one more time." A friend says to another friend, "Why do you always cancel plans at the last minute?" If you and I are alike, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say that we are, at least one, if not more, of these phrases sounds eerily familiar. It's just so tempting to point out those flaws in others that annoy us, those actions or habits that proceed to drive us up the wall, that we often say these things out of frustration, exasperation, or simply because it's so easy to do so in the moment. My question is this: do these complaints work? Are they effective in negotiating the change that you wish to see? Now, in the long term? No. In the short term? Perhaps. As a frustrated girlfriend or a coworker fixes their mistake in a huff as they grumble to themselves, and then probably complain to others about how challenging you can be, and why don't you ever point out the good things that they do? Wait a second. Point out the good things that you do. That's interesting. When was the last time you just took a moment to say, "Thanks for always getting those reports to me on time. I really appreciate it." Or, when we sit and watch TV, "I really love that you always give me a foot massage." Perhaps the other person is always on time, always compliments you, goes out of their way to take out the trash, empty the dishwasher, or speak up for you in meetings. It's so easy to complain about what people don't do that we forget how equally easy it is to brag to others about what they do. If Shakespeare had written about this choice, perhaps Hamlet would have famously said, "To nag or to brag? That is the question." And that's your challenge this week. Take a moment each day to point out and thank a coworker, friend, family member, or significant other about something they do right. Happiness and gratitude are spoken about a lot lately with the advent and popularity of positive psychology, and with good reason. They're powerful. Give it a shot. You'll make their day. You'll feel better, and you might, just might, start finding that those negative behaviors don't quite bother you as much as they used to, or they might just disappear altogether. My name is Michael Leone, and you've just tapped back in.